Hey everybody, the Reeswirl here, and welcome back to more of Ace Attorney Investigations 2, The Prosecutor's Path. Okay, right, so we're on to the Grand Turnabout, also the final ep. Not entirely sure. I do want to just kind of binge this game and finish it. I've kind of, as I've said previously, kind of got addicted to doing that, and I'm probably going to stop once this game is done. Mostly because it's pushing stuff so far down the list, it's just making things a bit of a pain in the arse. Either way, let's go. The Grand Turnabout. Oh! It's literally continuing. Wait a minute. What is happening? Wait, is it taking part in the same place? In the Grand Tower again? I don't know. Oh. What? I'm just like, what game am I playing? Right. They were filming something, so I highly doubt it's anything to do with them. Oh, it's Godzilla. Okay. Oh yeah, it's basically Godzilla. What? Okay, this is weird. Kinda. Outside the Grand Tower. Tower Plaza. Bum bum. So what are y'all gonna do now? I reckon you're through being a prosecutor, right? Yes, that's true, I suppose. I'm no longer a prosecutor. However, you can't stop thinking about what Mr. the Killer said, right? Indeed. I congratulate you on resolving the case, however, can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved? This case isn't over yet. The person in the red hood who kidnapped Kay at Gore Lake. And this letter from an unknown sender. Someone's schemes are at work behind this case. Must be tough having a case that you just solved still nagging at the back of your mind. Well, I got some investigating of my own to be doing, so I'll be off. That's amazing. You've already decided on your next scoop? What are you saying then, Missy? Don't you be underestimating the likes of Lot of Heart. I've covered a lot of scoops, you know. I always have an extra scoop or two up my sleeve. Or sleeves. Someone help! Yikes, what's that? Hey, it's what's her face? Was her name Penny? I can't remember if it was Penny or something else. Someone, please help! This woman is... What happened? Somebody's dead. A monster. A monster? It's a scoop. A scoop's calling me. Yeah, of course. Please follow me, it's this way. Great, so oh, the way she ran. Has something else happened? Again? I don't know. At any rate, we should follow her for now. What the? Oh! Wait, I assumed the footprints were because of the filming. Yeah, I would have guessed so. Outside Grand Tower temporary film lot. These are... genuine hoofprints. Hoofprints? Impossible. No animal could be this large. Mr. Edgeworth, look! Oh no! Agent Lang! Why is he here? Someone's on the ground. It can't be. Yeah, the is it President? Yeah, President of Zhengfa. Di Yonghuang. Agent Lang. Mr. Prosecutor. Didn't take you long to get here. What happened? What happened? Huh, that's what I'd like to know. It would seem that he's in a considerable amount of shock over the President's death. However... what exactly are these giant footprints? Or what could have happened to the President? It's a monster. A monster? Yes, sirree. Looky here. Ain't no doubt about it. These are clearly the footprints of a monster. On this day, mankind received a grim reminder. Oh, really? We live in fear of the mighty Muzilla. Mighty Muzilla? This here's a scoop. I got myself a scoop. Men trampled to death by monster. I reckon it'll be the top story in tomorrow's paper. What nonsense. There are no such thing as monsters. Wait, it can't be. I am Di Yonghuang. I've heard of your deeds. You saved my country from a great crisis. The real assassin was you all along. That is correct. I received a request from a key individual. To take the President's life. Oh, so we're going to suspect that Shelley the Killer killed the President. That man. Could he have? Hey you. Were you the first to discover the body? Yes, well... Agent Lang? Langzy says... Oh, he still has the scrolls. First come, first suspected. Okay. Did you really just discover the body? Of course. Please, calm down. You're scaring her. He does seem to have lost his composure. Calm down? How am I supposed to calm down? Do you know who's been murdered? Di Yonghuang, the President of Zhengfa. Oh dear. Oh dear. Agent Lang, this isn't like you. When we first met, you had an army of subordinates under your command. And you boasted of having the highest arrest rate in Interpol. And what now? Did you forget the fundamentals of investigation along with all of your men? What did you say? Instead of questioning people at random, you should investigate the crime scene first. Am I wrong? I knew he was just gonna say it. Ch. I don't need you to tell me that. I'll do a thorough investigation. Well, at least it seems he's calmed down for now. Mr. Edgeworth, let's investigate too. Yes, let us investigate. Right now, I do not have any investigation rights. But until the police arrive... What are y'all saying? Ain't it obvious who done it? The man behind it all is the mighty Muzilla. Oh my god. Well, I guess it ain't the man behind it, more like the monster behind it, you know? Good grief. Could you please just try not to interfere with the investigation? Shut your trap. You're the one who better not be sticking your nose in my business. Ain't forgiving you if you mess up my scoop. We'll try. Excuse me. It's the woman who first discovered the body. I feel like I've seen her before. You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me? I do. I can't remember her name. Yes, that case. From before. Huh? Do you know her? Yes, I do. At least, I think I do. It was the first case. Oh no, it wasn't. It was the second case, against Edgeworth. No, I was going to say it was the first one against him, but that wasn't true, because the second case of the first game is when you went against Edgeworth. My name's Kay Faraday. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. My, you have such a cute assistant. I'm Penny! I was right! I'm Penny Nichols. I'm an assistant at Global Studios. I'm in charge of the props and sets. It's nice to meet you. Yes, that was it. I once handled a case that occurred during the filming of The Steel Samurai. This woman was a member of the show's staff, and she was involved in the incident. I must have met with her on numerous occasions over the course of the case. But to be honest, I had completely forgotten about her. It's nice to see you again. The fact that you are here must mean that this place is... Yes, this is sort of an outdoor film lot for Global Studios. They're shooting a movie here right now. I was the first to arrive today to set everything up for the filming. But everything seems strange. Those giant footprints, and that dead body. I see. We shall examine the body. At any rate, could you please contact the police? Yes, right away. What on earth? So I'll have to take the time to listen to her story later. First, let's examine the scene. There are many things besides the body that concern me. I'll need to examine every nook and cranny of this place. He really likes to use nook and cranny, doesn't he? Begin investigation! Right, first and foremost, let's examine the body. Wow, it really is the president. Yes, to think we saw him alive just a few days ago. That would make this a presidential assassination, right? This is a bit flashy for an assassination. Okay, I want residents to have inspected everything. Boom, boom, boom. He has a stain on his chest. There are no visible external wounds, but it's clear that he's already passed away. So then, I guess he really did get stepped on by a monster. That's impossible. Stepped on by a monster. The president was found dead in the middle of what looks like a footprint. Huh? Don't the president's clothes look a bit dirty to you? Indeed. There appears to be some sort of yellow stain. I bet it's monster drool. Kay, please be more serious. We'll need to have forensics take a closer look at this stain. So, this was the state of the body. Should make a note of it. Yay, we won't be getting autopsy reports now. No crime scene notes. Body surrounded by pieces of concrete, yellow stain on clothes, touch the check button for details. I think, is that everything? I mean, I could actually just examine this. It's the footprint! There are broken pieces of concrete scattered all around the president. Yes, they were probably scattered about when the ground got damaged. And that must have been when the monster's foot went thud. If the culprit was actually a monster. So monster's footprint. Or footprints. The concrete is broken and the ground beneath them is exposed. They look like giant footprints. It kinda looks like a hoof. The way it splits in two like that. Yep, it definitely looks like a monster's footprint to me. There's even 3 of them, Mr. Edgeworth. 3 footprints. There are three footprints at the scene. They are shaped like hooves. There are no such thing as monsters. Do you honestly believe they exist? No, not really. But wouldn't it be cool if they did exist? We're searching for the truth, Kay. Not for what is cool. Right, I think I've got everything from that. What else is there I could examine? Oh, they all do look like this. Oh, okay. What is this? Bah. Stop yawning. I wonder what this iron pole is for. Oh, maybe it's used to practice tree climbing. No, this is a film crane. It's used to capture footage from high locations. Right now it's not attached, but normally there would be a camera connected to the end. I get it. This would be perfect for scoping out the places that you're trying to steal from. Do you think they would let me borrow this? And how exactly, may I ask, do you intend to bring it back home with you? Mr. Edgeworth, you can take the base, and I'll take the top part. Does she actually expect me to help her? If we take it nice and slow, we might be able to make it to your house, Mr. Edgeworth. Not only do you want me to help you carry it, but you plan to leave it at my house? Wow, cheeky bitch. Oh. Oh. There's a broken lock. Miss Nichols. Where does this entrance lead to? It's connected to the Grand Tower lot. Does this case also have something to do with that building? The building with a secret 51st floor where the black market auctions were being held. Well, I really do need to stop yawning, can't stop. It's because I'm reading a lot, I guess. I have no idea. It wouldn't be strange if it were still hiding a few more secrets. Grand Tower. The black market auctions were held there. There is a secret entrance to the 54th floor on the roof. 51st floor on the roof. This lock and chain. Someone cut through the chain. What? I'm sure it was locked up properly yesterday, though. then it's possible the culprit forced his way in through here. Rear entrance forced open. The chain on the rear entrance was cut. Did the culprit do it? Ah! What is it? It's completely dented in. How did this happen? Oh yeah! There is indeed a huge dent in the fence over there. Something rather heavy must have struck it in order to make a dent like that. It wasn't like that at all yesterday. It wasn't. So this dent was made last night. Ah! Dented fence. Yesterday it was fine. Did it get struck by something heavy? Oh! Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so... Can I speak with Lotta? I suppose I can. What do you want? I'm a busy gal. You best not get in my way. Why are you so obsessed with that monster? Such a thing couldn't possibly exist. What'd you say? Ain't letting that pass. Mozilla lives, I'm sure of it. It's the mightiest monster on this side of the Pacific Rim. I don't suppose you have some kind of basis for that. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. What? You saw it? No way! Yes way, the mighty Mozilla was really here. Last night when I was on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. You mean when you were snooping around the black market auction? That's right, it was right around when I took this here photo. That's the photo of the person in the red hood. This was your crane, right? You see there's blinds next to the red hood? Well, the mighty Mozilla was on the other side. But there's nothing in the photo. It's mighty hard to capture something like that from such a distance. But I've seen it plain as day. Oh, God. Mozilla's giant eye was peering in through those blinds. The monster was peering in. Looky here. Now ain't the time for this. I gotta gather my materials, y'all are in my way. Now go on, get, shoo, shoo! How absurd. Mr. Edgeworth, you must be completely dumbfounded right now, aren't you? Was it that clearly written on my face? I mean, she's talking about, like, a mystical beast. Penny! I'm sorry about earlier. I was a little flustered. Alright, so, discovery of the body. Were you here alone? Yes, I arrived before everyone else today in order to get things prepared. When I entered the lot, I immediately noticed those giant hoofprints. The monster's footprints, right? Weren't you surprised? Yes, because they hadn't been there yesterday evening. So that means the footprints were made last night. Well, when I first saw them, I thought they were a part of the set. But when I got closer to the studio, I saw that a person had collapsed. You didn't notice until you got closer? Lately it seems my eyesight has gotten worse, again, and my glasses aren't strong enough. As I approached the body, I finally realised what it was. I was so scared I ran away. That was when she ran into us. It wasn't that long ago then. Filming a movie? You said they were filming a movie. Could it be The Steel Samurai? No. So it wasn't. Ah. Poor Edgeworth's dreams. We're making a monster movie this time around. Have you ever heard of the Mighty Mozilla series? I'm sorry, but no. Mr. Edgeworth isn't interested in anything other than the Steel Samurai after all. That's not... I guess that's to be expected as the promotion for the film hasn't really started yet. Oh my god, that thing's pretty damn creepy. The Mighty Mozilla, its revival, breaks its 12 years of silence. It's a long-awaited sequel to the original series, so the staff are all fired up. The film is set at the Grand Tower, so we're filming on location around this area. Come to think of it, yesterday... What's wrong, pal? Did something happen at the Grand Tower? Yeah, there we go. Cut! Cut, 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 cut! Oh, it was her! I thought it was like a director. Excuse me, we're sort of in the middle of shooting a movie, and, I saw them filming something then. It must have been this. I bet it ends with Mozilla completely destroying the Grand Tower. I wonder. You'll have to look forward to finding out in theatres. If you like, you can have this. Let's see. Oh! The Battle of the Century. Mighty Mozilla versus Gaudy. So the Battle of the Century, now it meets its greatest rival, Mighty Mozilla versus Gaudy. Wait, Gaudy? This time it won't just be Mozilla, a rival monster appears as well. Have you heard of it? Gaudy of God Lake? Wasn't it the talk of the town 2 or 3 years ago? It's a mysterious monster living in God Lake. By chance, someone took a photo of it. It wasn't just the talk of the town, it was also involved in a case from my past. Gaudy. Huh. Now there's a name I don't really want to remember. When the director caught wind of that rumour, he decided to add it into the story. I get the feeling he was a bit late to catch on. Please look forward to seeing the showdown between these two rival monsters. Okay, so first new movie in 12 years, Mighty Mozilla vs. Gaudy. The entrance. I should confirm what the security situation was like at the scene of the crime. Miss Nichols, was the entrance to this place locked? Yes, it's locked with this. A combination. It's one of those types where you have to put in the correct numbers to open it, right? About this combination lock, was it properly locked today? Yes, when I arrived here today, it was locked tight. Who knows the combination? The producer, the director, the staff and the actors. I think everyone involved in the movie knew about it. So anyone involved with the film could have opened the combination lock and gone in. Combination lock. Used on front entrance, only the cast and crew knew the combination. Okay. Spoke to her about everything. Where's that? It's one of those sheets you lay out on the floor when you're having a picnic. It's definitely a vinyl sheet, however, I don't think it's for picnics. Mr. Edgeworth, if I may, that's actually a waterproof sheet. It's used with the camera crane over there. We'll cover the camera crane with it when it's raining. Then this sheet must be pretty big. Yes, it would be pointless if we didn't cover up the entire crane. The weather was overcast yesterday, so we've been using it quite a bit. Oh. Alright, logic time! Oh god, the president's body looked kinda creepy. Stepped on by a monster 3 foot. Wait, so the rear entrance was forced open? So it must have been someone that didn't know the thing. The combination. Otherwise, why would they force it in? I'll try it. Okay. The front entrance, which leads to the Tower Plaza, was locked with a combination lock. At the other end, the lock on the rear entrance, which leads to the Grand Tower, was broken. Now, where does this lead us? I know this one, the culprit entered from the rear entrance, right? Exactly. And knowing this, we now understand one more critical fact. The culprit must be someone who didn't know the number to unlock the combination lock. Right. If they knew the code, it would have been way easier to enter from the front entrance. Entering through the back door is common sense for a thief. It's much less conspicuous. We can't underestimate a culprit who thinks like a thief. Please, keep your guard up. She sure becomes lively all of a sudden when this subject gets brought up. To put it simply, everyone involved with the movie knows the combination for the lock. In other words, it's quite likely that the culprit is someone who is not involved with the film. Nice! So we got that. I don't know if there's anything else I can examine, is there? Oh! God, there is! I didn't even noticed that before, I thought it was like a piece of concrete. Yeah, I noticed. What's this white thing? Wait, is that a bone? Looks like we got a new case in our hands. It looks less like a bone, and more like some kind of horn. Do I have anything in my evidence that could tell me what this horn is? I do not. Oh wait, yeah I do. The movie thing. the poster. It's one of Moozilla's horns. Yeah. Doesn't this horn belong to that monster, Moozilla? You're right. It looks just like it. Maybe it's a prop for the film. Based on the size of the horn, the head should be quite large. Wonder how it ended up here. I'm sure we'll find out if we ask someone on the staff. Okay, so we need to go and ask Penny again. Penny! Tell me about the horn. Broken horn. About this horn, have you ever seen it before? Huh? That's Moozilla's horn. It's a model we made to use in our ad campaign. Where was it? It was on the ground by the back entrance. That's strange. Moozilla's head should have been stored on the studio roof. I suppose the head would have to be rather large, wouldn't it? Yes, it's not as big as the real thing, of course, but it's still quite large. Look, you can see it from here. Oh my. Oh, so it's the end of the horn that's broken. See, it's right there. It certainly is large. Broken horn was lying next to the body, has been stored on the roof, had been stored on the roof, last night. Right, okay. So what other logic do I have? I've got broken horn now. 3 footprints, stepped on a monster. Do you get struck by something heavy? The horn? Can't imagine that being that heavy though. Maybe. Unless it was the entire head that smacked against the fence, which would have had a lot more weight, and then the broken horn broke off. Yeah, maybe. Whoa! The dent in this fence, and the broken horn. Neither of these things were there yesterday evening. Based on the fact that these two things have changed... could Moozilla's head have... Indeed. The head that was on the rooftop may have tumbled down onto the ground. Okay, monster's head, it may have rolled off the studio roof and tumbled to the ground. This is a new possibility, which would mean that... the monster's head... Oh... Could he have got crushed by the head? That would not have made a footprint though, would it? I'll try it. We may have found the missing murder weapon. Really? At the moment, I can only say that it is just a possibility. If the giant monster head had fallen off from the studio roof, that could definitely be a murder weapon. Miss Nichols, may we investigate the studio roof? The roof? Okay, I understand. Yay! Go on ahead, but the stairs can be a little bit slippery, so please watch your step. Okay, so now we're actually allowed to go up. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Up to the roof. May we see the roof? Yes, of course, go right ahead. There we go. Whoa. That is huge. So, this is Moozilla. Huh? Somehow this doesn't feel quite right. See? This looks way cooler. And he doesn't have a nose ring either. I see you two aren't familiar with Moozilla. This is Moozilla's original design from 12 years ago. What? Then, what's this? That's our take on it for the new movie. We revamped the design to appeal to modern audiences. Revamped? But it looks totally different. And no matter how you look at this one, it's a cow. Well, of course. After all, Moozilla was originally a cow monster. A cow monster? Having a cow, an animal that humans are very familiar with, turn into a monster. Allows us to question mankind's relationship with nature. That's the theme of Moozilla. I just don't get it. Nor do I. Right, well, first and foremost, examine the head. We made this replica on the original Mozilla's head for promotional purposes. We'll be using it to let people know that the film is a sequel to the original series. I guess it would be hard for people to tell they're the same monster. As we suspected, one of the horns appears to be broken. So, did this head really crush the president? It's possible, however, there's something I don't quite understand. What's that? Miss Nichols, this head looks rather heavy. How do you transport it? Ah, it's made so it can be taken apart. It's not that hard if you know how to do it. But if you don't know how, it'd be pretty much impossible, I think. Which means it would be difficult for anyone not involved in the film. When taken apart, would it be possible for one person to carry it alone? Definitely. Given enough time, even I could do it. So Mozilla's head. The original Mozilla design. Last night it likely fell from the studio roof. However, this face is... Miss Edgeworth. I feel like I've seen this cow somewhere before. Indeed. I was just thinking the exact same thing. It was on board the president's plane. And in the storeroom of the black market auction. The president's stuffed toy. So, that was a doll of the original Mozilla. Could this really be just a coincidence? Okay, so Mozilla doll can record and playback audio belonged to the late President Zengfar. Right. And the table's broken. Some sort of wooden stand has fallen over. The area around it seems to be burnt black. Huh? Mozilla's head should have been on that stand. But the legs have broken off. It doesn't look like it can be used anymore. Broken legs seem to be badly burnt. I think it's safe to assume that a small fire occurred here. Small fire, huh? Is that what burnt and broke the legs of the stand? When the legs broke, the stand would have tilted. If Mozilla's head was on top of the stand, not table, which is what I wanted to call it, it would have fallen off. So the head fell down because of the fire. Yes, and if that's the case, I also have a pretty good idea what caused the fire. There's a flammable can next to the heater. It seems someone is lacking in safety awareness. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'll make sure this doesn't happen again. But I don't think anyone used the heater yesterday. I see. In that case, I wonder what caused the fire. Oh, right, I'm back down now. Lang! Yeah, well, I was going to say we hadn't spoke to him yet. Mr. Prosecutor, so we meet again. Indeed, just a few days ago we met at the detention centre. Did we? Agent Lang, what brings you here? Just some boring work, nothing you need to know about. You always pick the worst time to show up. Anyone ever tell you that bad things happen when you're around? Just don't get in the way of my investigation, okay? I must avenge the death of our president. Ah, why were you here? You arrived here before us. What were you doing in a place like this? You suspect me? No. Come now. I heard a scream. It was the woman who found the body. After hearing the scream, I came in through that entrance over there. Apparently it wasn't locked. Then why is there a lock on the ground over there? Should take a closer look. When I got in, the woman who found the body was already running out of the other exit over there. So I came around the same time we did. Why were you at the Grand Tower? Well, I had my reasons. He also said something along those lines when we met at the detention centre. Maybe he's really a fan of giant monsters, and he came to sneak a peek at the Mozilla set. Giant monsters? I have no interest in such things. He clearly doesn't think the murderer is a monster either. President Huang? It's regrettable what happened to the president. Yeah, Huang was the pride of Zengfar, and yet, it seems like you were quite close to the president. The previous head of the Lang clan, my father, served under President Huang. Protecting the life of the president has long been our clan's greatest duty. My old man received a great number of special medals from the president himself. As a token of his trust, the president left his will in the protection of the Lang clan. Oh. Those medals and that will, they were the pride of our clan, our family treasures, so to speak. Who would have thought the day to unseal that will would arrive so soon? So then, I guess if the president was like a close family friend... Huh? But during the incident at God Lake... Why weren't you with the president, Mr. Lang? Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and my old man were close friends, and our clan protected the president, our president's life. But then he suddenly changed. It's as if he became an entirely different person. Nowadays, he doesn't even have a shred of faith in the police force of Zangfar. 12 years ago. I wonder what went on then. Even so, I still respect the man. Zangfar is a small country. But he carried the nation with his strength. Damn it, just what were his bodyguards doing? Have you already contacted the embassy? Yeah, of course. I've also informed Zangfar and my clan as well. It's gotten pretty hectic there, what with the will and all. But it'll be the same here, once the bodyguards show up. If you don't want to see me rip into them, I suggest you get out of here soon. Mr. Prosecutor, right now, I'm just a single Interpol agent. A literal lone wolf. They probably won't let me be in charge of the investigation. But you better believe, my fangs are as sharp as ever. I'll definitely capture the culprit with my own hands, and you better not get in my way. As long as it's not an innocent person. Mr. Prosecutor, I'm going to take my leave here for a bit. There's something I have to check. Agent Lang, I wonder if he's caught onto something. Who the hell are you? Oh, it's that kid again. Okay. Move it. What do you say? Guess you're just a brat with no manners. What the fuck? And you're an annoying old man. Quit your yapping already. Woof. I'm terribly sorry. Come on, John. Oh, what a little dick. Oh, what are you doing? What were you doing? Who was that? Someone from the police. Why'd you suddenly pick a fight with him? It sure was a tense standoff. He didn't budge an inch, even before Agent Lang. Ah, allow me to introduce you. This is John Marsh. He's the lead actor in our movie. The lead actor? Is this child? Hi, I'm Kay Faraday. Nice to meet you. And this is Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor? He's a pretty famous prosecutor, you know. But he's not wearing a prosecutor's badge. Oh! He's frightfully perceptive. Jesus. Perspective. Oh, I'm dumb. Ah. John, it's probably better if you didn't go over there. He's dead. That's certainly not a sight a child should see. However, he is someone involved with the case. I'll need to speak with him later. Oh, now I can. Hi, John! John, was it? Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Oh. Hey, old man. You really a prosecutor? Why, he calls everybody old man. Yes. Old man. Then, first show me your prosecutor's badge. I don't have my badge with me right now. Then you can't prove you're a prosecutor, old man. This kid is a tough nut to crack, isn't he? Want me to give it a try? Yes, I'm counting on you, Kay. I'm not good with kids. John Marsh. So John, you're an actor? Yeah, what about it? You're amazing, that's so cool. Not really. Good grief. At least that seems to have worked. About those horns. What about them? John's horns are specially made prosthetics. John plays a young boy who has a special connection with Mozilla. He can communicate with Mozilla using those horns. Right, John? Shut up. Stop blabbering about that stupid stuff. Ooh, sorry. I think I'm beginning to see the kind of relationship these two have. But it must be amazing to star in a movie. And you're only in elementary school. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is he older than he looks? Despite how he looks, John is 13 years old. And he's already in middle school. What? But he's so small. And he's wearing a kiddie backpack. The backpack is a part of his costume. He's an actor after all. I see, but he's still really tiny. It's probably better if you didn't talk about his height in front of... I thought I told you to stop blabbering about stupid stuff. You dumb bitch. Sorry, he's a very, angry kid. It seems the only thing that's not a prop is that milk carton. The president. Well, yeah, would he really choose to wear, you know, like a cow pattern jumper or hoodie? That guy over there, he's the president, right? Yep. Do you know him? Yeah, I've met him before. This boy has met with the president? That guy makes me sick. That's not a very nice thing to say. Why do you hate the president so much? Huh. And now he's giving me the silent treatment. The truth is, the president was involved in the film. The president was involved in the film? What do you mean? He was supposed to have a brief cameo in the movie. He came by to look around the set some time ago. That was when he met with John. Why would the president be appearing in this film? We heard he was a fan of the original Mozilla series. And so we made him an offer. We thought it would make great publicity, you see? He comes on the movie set like he's on some sightseeing tour. It's so annoying. John, you really shouldn't say stuff like that. It's not nice, especially considering he's dead. Shut it. I guess he couldn't tolerate having an amateur appear in his film. Oh, right. Here. What's this? Oh, was this from yesterday? A photo? Yeah. Since it was developed, I brought it along with me. You can have it. I think it turned out quite nicely. So you brought it all the way here for me. Thank you so much. No, not really. I just happened to have it with me. Excuse me, but may I take a quick look at it? Oh, sure. Here you go. So you've got someone in a costume, John and Penny. So this was taken yesterday. Neither the hoof prints nor the body are in it. Commemorative photo. Taken yesterday, the body and the monster's footprints are not visible. With that, this portion of the investigation seems to be finished. So, the murder weapon really is. Yes, as it stands now, the possibility that it was the monster head is quite high. So he ended up being squashed by the falling head, huh? Oh, I know what that sound is. It's Lang! And all of his men. Yep. Oh, it's only 4 dudes. This is the theme I've wanted to hear. Although they're extremely late to the party, the bodyguards and the police have finally arrived. Mr. President! They really were. Far too late. Damn it, who did this? They'll pay for this. I swear I'll make them pay. But you know, this much is enough to put me at ease. The person who did this to Huang, does he have a suspect? I've already got my eye on a suspect. What? What do you mean? Even though Huang was the victim, he doesn't have extraterritorial rights here. Your country's police have the right to investigate. However, I've already spoken with them. As an agent of Interpol, they're letting me assist in the investigation. So they've already established a plan for this investigation. I've already found my prey. Now it's time for the hunt. Take a look at this. It's a printout from a security camera on the Grand Tower rooftop. Okay. Oh, Courtney! Oh, Judge Courtney. What is her actual name? I know it's Courtney, but I don't know if she has a surname, does she? This camera records people as they get off the rooftop elevator. And guess who was recorded? The President and his killer can be clearly seen. Why is Miss Courtney there? So he's saying Judge Courtney is the murderer. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall leave this offering to the Goddess of Law to you. Deliver her divine judgment against Blaze the Best. Could she, who hates crime more than anyone, have... No, I would say not. Security camera photo. The President and Judge Courtney can be seen on the Grand Tower rooftop in front of the elevator. Does not mean much. Agent Lang, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Just now I heard a rumour at the Grand Tower. Miles Edgeworth, that you are no longer a prosecutor. Naturally, that means you don't even have a shred of investigative authority. So what would be the point of having a logic battle with someone like you? Why would you say something like that? Didn't you also just get reduced to being a lone agent? Hey, answer me this. Even though you've lost your position as a prosecutor, why are you still sticking your neck into this case? Why do I still continue to investigate? Agent Lang? Why are you pursuing the criminal who murdered the President? Because you're an Interpol agent? Right now, I am also chasing after a certain person. Someone in the shadows who was behind the murder of the Grand Tower yesterday. Someone who placed Kay in grave danger. Even now, they are lurking somewhere, laughing at us. We will uncover the truth and bring them to justice. And a title such as Prosecutor has nothing to do with it. As long as the truth remains hidden, I will continue to seek out that truth. For that is a part of my creed. We're not so different, you and I. You're always trying to be so clever, but you really are kind of an idiot. Me, an idiot? How rude. That's the answer I wanted to hear. Alright, I'll play along with you for a bit. I lost all my men, and you've lost your title. And yet, we still continue to investigate. Let's begin this battle of logic between two kindred spirits. You have my thanks. However, I won't go easy on you. I'll definitely catch the criminal who murdered Huang. And I won't let you get in my way. Yes, I wouldn't have it any other way. Let me show you the truth that this wolf has sunk his fangs into. I mean, it's the wrong truth. You're suspecting Courtney, who I highly doubt is a murderer. Why Courtney? Listen up, that woman met with the President on top of the Grand Tower. 2 nights ago, she pushed the President off the roof, and he fell onto this film lot. At the time, there was no one else on the rooftop aside from those two. There's no room for doubt. That woman murdered the President. Well, I already know what I need to do with this. It was just the two of them alone on the rooftop, no bodyguards? Yeah, I confirmed it with those bodyguards over there. They didn't know about it either. Guess he managed to give them the slip. He must have had something secret to talk about. President Huang and Judge Courtney. Did those two have some sort of connection? Apparently he had an arrangement with the owner of the Grand Tower. He requested the entrance to the viewing platform be restricted so that they could be alone. Well, it's not like the owner could turn down a request from the President. Does that mean the last person to see the President was... Exactly. Courtney, you mean? It's gotta be her. Agent Lang's reasoning is certainly sound. However, he has overlooked one major thing. And that's where I must strike. Yeah, the major thing he's missed is the fact he said it happened 2 days ago. Which can't have happened when there was a photo taken yesterday. But, bum 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 bum. How can you be so sure the two actually met? Attacking right off the bat. Your fighter's instinct it's not bad. Trying to keep me in check from the opening move. Impressive. No, that wasn't exactly my intention. Still, Mr. Prosecutor, I've only just begun. So why don't you pipe down and listen up? Bum, 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 bum. Do-do-do. That was easy. Shi Long Lang. For the Interpol agent with the highest arrest rate to have fallen so low. What do you say? This is a commemorative photo taken by the staff at Global Studios. Everyone's got such great smiles. Well, except for John. This photo was taken yesterday. What? If Judge Courtney had murdered the president 2 days ago, then his body should have been there when this photo was taken. Perhaps you should have listened a bit more carefully to those involved in the case. Questioning witnesses is one of the basic fundamentals of an investigation, is it not? What? Oh, I've captured Mr. Edgeworth's great smile. You really do look most alive when you're cornering your opponent. Just as I expected. It's been a while since I felt like this. Agent Lang, haven't you been a little hasty in your reasoning? I don't need your advice. Langzy says, the wrath of a wolf lasts 100 years. My anger towards the woman who killed the president cannot be suppressed. I too wish to capture the culprit, however, there is no doubt that the body appeared here last night. Therefore, the president could not have fallen to his death. Yeah, he was crushed by the monster head. The crime occurred here at the film lot, not on the rooftop of the Grand Tower. I think if he was pushed off the roof, he would look a little... I think he'd be a bit more pasty. I don't think he'd look so intact, considering how many floors there are. 50 floors? 51 floors? Probably sits a good couple 100 feet in the air. So that's what you think. Still, I don't intend to stray from my logic either. However, he could not have fallen to his death 2 nights ago. This photo proves that. Is that so? Think about it this way. 2 nights ago, Courtney pushed the president off the roof and killed him. Afterwards, she snuck into the film lot to hide the body. In here? Wouldn't it be easy to hide a body in a costume? Or behind all this equipment? Then all she had to do last night was retrieve the body. Once we search this area, we'll know where she hid the body. You're off your rocker. Unfortunately, there is no need for a search. What do you say? This piece of evidence proves that Judge Courtney could not have hidden the body. Combination lock, if she didn't know the combination. All the entrances to the film lot were locked. The chain on the back entrance was only cut last night. What? Therefore, Judge Courtney could not have entered the film lot 2 nights ago. But the president could only have fallen 2 nights ago. Why are you so insistent that the crime occurred 2 days ago? Why? Because there's still more to the security camera footage. Oh. This went on a bit quicker. Sheesh. Straight into this. A photo was recorded 10 to 20 minutes after the president went up to the roof with that woman. That woman, she came back down on the elevator alone. After that, there was no sign of the president getting on the elevator at all. There's no other way for the president to get down without using the elevator, is there? Yes, there is. Besides getting pushed off the roof by that woman, that is. He probably went through the black market auction. The president never came down from the rooftop. That's right. The security camera is always watching the entrance of the elevator. It was specifically set up to record anyone who entered or exited the rooftop. Essentially, the camera created a locker room. One which the president vanished from. A locker room? I see. This is quite an unfavourable piece of evidence for Judge Courtney. Judge Courtney and the president on the rooftop, never seen coming down, right? A rooftop escape? That's a difficult feat. So even the Yatagarasu can't just fly through the sky. That's right, I still need more training to be able to pull that off. You saying you're going to train yourself to fly? Right, okay. Okay. 10 to 20 minutes. That's rather vague. The problem here isn't when it happened, at least not right now. What's important is what that woman did after that. What Judge Courtney did? Could you tell me about it in more detail? That's what I was going to do. She came down alone. All alone. Are you certain she was alone in the elevator? Yeah, I'm sure. It'd been 10 to 20 minutes after they went up to the roof. The security camera by the elevator only recorded that woman. She was definitely alone. I saw it with my own two eyes. Judge Courtney returned alone on the elevator. This point seems to be accurate. That's strange. Isn't Miss Courtney always together with the Goddess of Law? In this case, we aren't counting ethereal beings. Aw, poor Goddess of Law. We should give her an offering to lift her spirits. Returning to the topic at hand. Agent Lang, could the President have used the elevator after Judge Courtney? Yeah, I thought of that too. However... Just to be sure, the camera didn't have any blind spots or malfunctions, right? You think I'd make a mistake like that? Are you mocking my investigation? No, it's simply my nature to question everything. At any rate, this footage can be trusted. I'm sure of that. The President took the elevator on the way up with that woman, but he never came back down. Understood. While I reserve judgment on your logic, I shall trust in your investigation. Oh, is that how it is? Do what you want. It won't change a thing. Alright, so now I can present. There's no other way for the President to get down without using the elevator, is there? Yes, there is. With the 51st floor. And the elevator that's inside of it. As a matter of fact, there was one. A hidden route, that is. A way down without using the elevator? You better not tell me he flew off or something. There's no need for that. It's quite simple. The President just needed to know about the existence of the hidden 51st floor. The 51st floor? This building has a hidden 51st floor. It's accessible through a secret hatch on the rooftop. Using that route, it would be possible to leave the rooftop without using the elevator. Hidden room, secret hatch? How could the President have even known about that? I wonder. I don't know the answer myself. I am merely raising a possibility. In the first place, what's this all about? This hidden 51st floor? Sounds like something that ninja girl over there would love to get into. No way, I'm sick of that place. 4K, that place only holds bad memories after all. The 51st floor was a secret storeroom for the black market auction. Its true purpose was only exposed yesterday. Black market auction? You aren't suggesting the President was involved in something like that, are you? I have no proof. However, the possibility exists, does it not? I won't put it past that, President. How? Impossible. The President would never. He would never be involved in a black market auction. What's this? You punks. Are you prepared? If you're gonna spout nonsense like that, I'll tear you to pieces. She ran away. You don't have any idea the amount of respect that man has earned from his country's people. I see. We have seen the President's true colours. However, the people of Zangfar remain in the dark. Should I inform Agent Lang of the President's true nature? No, telling him now would only further cloud his judgment. I understand, Agent Lang. Please calm down. We spoke out of line. I apologise. Sorry, my emotions got the best of me. Okay. How long do you plan on hiding? Come out now. Oh, you can come out now. I'm sorry. It's fine. My anger is directed towards the President's killer. Well, I'll be. You're actually a pretty good guy, aren't you? That's loyalty to your President is mighty admirable. Huh. What's it to you? Oh, don't be like that. I got some good news for you, I reckon. What? The president ain't never passed through the 51st floor. You can count on me. Really? I was in the storeroom myself and I saw it with my very own eyes. That's right. She snuck into the storeroom that day. 2 nights ago, the president never passed through the 51st floor storeroom. Thanks. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. What is it? I don't intend to give the culprit a single step of leeway. No one's seen the president since he met with Courtney 2 days ago. That doesn't change the fact that the body wasn't here yesterday. If he were pushed off 2 days ago, it would be odd that he wasn't found until yesterday. I doubt a fall from the roof would take a whole day. I'll admit, there are a few things that we still haven't figured out. Regardless, there is one thing I am certain of. There is? What exactly occurred here last night? I'm certain we'll have to look into that in order to uncover the truth. Because the body and the hoof prints could have only appeared last night, right? Ba-da-boom. Hey, it's the coppers. Agent Lang, we'd like to bring the body in for the autopsy. Huang, it's in your hands. Make sure you show the proper respect. Aww. I also have one more thing to report. What is it? We found some footprints near the body. They were left within the area that looks like a monster's footprint. There were human footprints within the monster's footprint? What kind of footprints? Sir, they were the footprints of a child, about the size of an elementary school student. John. What? Huh? An elementary school student? Wait, could it be? Who was that? Mr. Nichols? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please excuse my rudeness. God. There's something you want to say? What is she so scared of? I'm worried that you'll think poorly of me, but please let me testify something. It's really important. It's not something you need to be so worried about. What is it? Last night, I actually came here. What? Why did you come here? Well, I got a little worried, so I stopped by. To check up on John. John? You mean John Marsh? As I thought. Yes, last night, John stayed here late in order to practice by himself. Wow, he's really dedicated. Well, this movie is the first time he's starring as the lead role, so I'm sure he wants to do his best. She must have witnessed something last night. When was this? If I remember correctly, I think it was a little past 10 PM. It looked like it was going to rain, and I was getting worried, so I came to check up on him. And when I got here, well, You saw something? Yes. John was practicing by himself. And right above his head, I saw a long, long neck. A neck? Yeah, its skin was really scaly, almost like a reptile. It was like the neck of a dinosaur. Whoa there! Could that have been... Gordy? I fucking knew it. Gordy! Last time I went hunting for it, it was a bust, but I reckon this could be the real deal. What? So this time it's Gordy? That's right. I was really surprised. After all, John is the boy who can communicate with Mozilla. Yeah, that's right. Them horns of his let him hear what the monster's saying, right? Even so, he was looking up at the Gordy face and he was talking to it. It was like they were friends. Doesn't that sound weird? You said it, sister. That's pretty darn strange, I reckon. That boy's a little traitor. It seems she's gotten reality mixed up with the movies. Hey, Missy. Did you really see that? Yes, but I was so shocked, I immediately ran home after that. What are you making this, Mr. Prosecutor? Has another monster taken the stage? Agent Lang? You really believe this absurd testimony? I couldn't care less about the monsters. However, it looks like who we need to talk to next has been decided now, hasn't it? John Marsh. He was here last night. It's very likely he saw something, isn't it? Attaboy. John Marsh. we've got some questions for you. Where is he? John kinda left a while ago. What? Let's go after him. Oh, there they go. Okay, so now we're outside the Grand Tower. Tower Plaza? Where is that boy? Where'd he run off to? He might have just gone back home. That's right. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to get any filming done today. Or he may have run away. Aren't you just overthinking things? He's still a child. I can't imagine that he would have murdered the president by himself. You said he was alone. Maybe that monster helped him. That boy can summon a monster to his aid, right? Very funny. I'm not saying that kid's definitely the culprit. But right now, he's the most prominent witness we have. So we'll need to find that brat. Gumshoe! Mr. Edgeworth! Gummy! Ugh. Aw, he ran away. He ran away. What is the detective doing? It doesn't matter. It's not like I can rely on this country's police anyway. Agent Lang? Do you intend to continue investigating by yourself? Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that? Didn't you always have a small army of subordinates with you before? That's right. But, you know, being a lone wolf isn't all that bad. You don't have to worry about your subordinates, or partners. All you need are your fangs. Simple, right? Subordinates. And partners. Well then, I'll be seeing you two. Do-do-do-do. Things are getting interesting. I reckon I'm about to get real busy myself. After all, I got me a pair of monsters to hunt. I'm definitely getting my hands on this scoop. The way she runs. Like a loon. Things have gotten pretty crazy, haven't they? Indeed. There's the footprints of Muzilla, and now the shadow of Gordy. It's almost exactly like the movie. How about we go monster hunting too? Well, isn't that... Who on earth? Isn't that one of Lang's men? He's one of Agent Lang's subordinates. We met him during another case. Excuse me. Oh, Prosecutor Edgeworth. It's been a while. Shouldn't you be following Mr. Lang? Agent Lang, Shifu, is no longer my boss. What exactly happened? Do you remember the incident from 1 month ago? Oh, yeah. The Yatagarasu incident we had been involved with? Agent Lang made a major mistake back then. He almost aided and abetted a dangerous criminal. Certainly, it had come quite close to that at the time. Shifu took responsibility for what happened. And our team was disbanded. Disbanded? So that's what Agent Lang was talking about when he said he had become a lone wolf. Then, why are you here? Well, I was a little worried about Shifu. It seems that even now he's still chasing after them. The ghosts of 12 years past. Ghosts of 12 years past? Just what are you... I've said too much. I'm sorry, I've already... I love when I predict what they say. I've already said too much. If you'll excuse me. Bye! So, these ghosts Agent Lang is chasing after. Do they also have something to do with this case? Looks like everyone's left now. So, what do we do now? Well... Miss Hart is going after the monsters, Agent Lang is going after John. We should also try approaching this case from a different angle. What angle would that be? We should listen to what Judge Courtney has to say. Ah, that's right. If I'm not mistaken, Miss Courtney is... the suspect. So well then, I shall take my leave here. I'll be presiding over Patricia Rowland's trial. She said that she had a trial coming up. Indeed. Let's head to the courthouse as well. Okay. To be continued. It's only been an hour and 10 minutes. I'm actually very tempted to just call this a short session. And hopefully I can get through this case in 3 sessions. So I have this one, which is an hour, then do the next one, and then the next session, which will be beginning part 2 and middle part 1, and then the last session will be the last 2. We'll see, though. But yeah, I think I am going to do that. So, that is going to be the end of this session. Apologies for it being rather short. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care.